Oh no, I can't have it there. That's just gonna be the sound of the fan going the whole time. Dang it. Oh, that makes this so much more difficult than it needs to be. Okay. I can stand. Standing's good. Standing's better for the body. Okay. So I'm coming straight. There it is. I found it. It's right there. The rest of them are out on the doors. It's fine. I scanned another one. And they tell you to put in the room number. So, same difference. I'll check what I was saying. Oh, I'm coming straight from a lesson. No, that's 22, so. Coming straight from a lesson with you. It is Thursday, the what, 18th? 17th? Tomorrow's the 18th. So, yeah. I'm gonna do Alazian again. That's the last thing we did as I left today. But I want to work towards memorization. I've got a couple of words memorized, but by that same logic, I have a couple of words not memorized. I'm putting in the accompaniment into my head instead of out loud. That should be a bit normal. It's fine. It won't fall. Cool, okay. Putting it in my head, there's a fan going to keep the room from being completely filled with dangerous death plague. And it'll be hard to hear it with loud ads. It'll be easier to hear it in my head than trying to keep it near the iPad. So, yeah, just trust my timing, because I do hear. Oh, son of a. Stop it! Put my phone's on sound. It was not, that spooks me. Stern auf den Tisch, die duftenden Reserven, die letzten roten aus dem Trager bei. Und lass uns wieder von der Liebe reden, wie einst die I didn't like that. I didn't feel like I had control over the last note. Gib mir die Hand, dass ich sie heimlich drücke. Und wenn man sieht, mir ist es einerlei. Gib mir nur eine süßen Blicke, wie einst die Mai. Es blüht und duftet heute auf jedem Grabe. Ein Tag im Jahr ist ja den Toten frei. Komm, mein Herz, dass ich dich wieder habe, wie einst die Mai. Wie Oh. Okay. I thought I was recording on my computer. I got really confused when I turned it into that. So I want to look up the on IPA source I was using, not because I don't know how to sing it. I just have, and you've helped me figure out the diction and stuff to it. But because I want to know what I'm singing. Okay, so it's place on the table the fragrant mignonettes, which I don't know what those are. So let's Google what that is. What is a mignonette? It's a food? It's a sauce. It's a sauce for oysters? Mignonette sauce is a condiment usually made with minced shallots, cracked pepper, and vinegar. It's traditionally served for our oysters. The French term mignonette originally referred to a sachet of peppercorns, cloves, and spices used to flavor liquids, but now simply means cracked pepper. Oh, so it's like pepper, I guess? I don't know. That's weird. That's a weird discovery. And then the next line, the last red asters bring in. I want to know what an aster is, specifically. What is an aster? It's a plant. It's a flower. Well, these ones are purple, so I feel led to. They're part of the daisy family, actually. And let us again of the love speak, as once in May. Give me your hand, that I it secretly may press, and if one it sees, to me is it all the same. So, and if someone sees it, makes no difference to me. So I don't care if anybody sees it. Give me just one of your sweet glances, as once in May. It is blooming and is fragrant. Why can't I say fragrant today? Every time I try to say it without thinking, it's fragrant. Why? It is blooming and is fragrant today on every grave. One day in the year are indeed the dead free. Come to my heart, that I you again may have, as once in... Okay, so it is a love song. It's not really about All Souls Day. So I was thinking that it was... What was All Souls Day? So I tend to think of that yeah, I was going to say, it's November 2nd. What does that have to do with May? Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking about it and I'm like, this doesn't... It feels like a love song, not like a song about All Souls Day. And especially reading through the translation, it has nothing really to do with All Souls Day, except for the one line, one day in the year, indeed the dead are free. It mentions the month of May repeatedly, which makes basically no sense, because, again, All Souls Day is November 2nd, so that's weird. But, sorry, it's still early, I guess. That's interesting. I want to do it one more time before moving on from it. Now that I've actually learned what it means. I've lost in my ears. There we go. It does do some weirdnesses, admittedly, with the accompaniment line. There are some bits where it speeds up, where it doesn't specify to, and parts where it slows down, it doesn't specify to. That'll be easier to work at a later point, but I can do a bit now. Still often dich die Duften dann resieren, die letzten Roten aus dem Drang herbei, und lass uns wieder von der Liebe reden, die einst die I half can't hear my voice because of the accompaniment. Gib mir die Hand, dass ich sie heimlich drücke, und wenn man sieht, mir ist es einerlei. Gib mir deine süßen Blicke, wie einst die Mai. Es blüht und duftet heut auf jedem Grabe. Ein Tag im Jahr ist ja den Toten frei, nur wohl mein Herz, dass ich dich wieder habe, wie einst die Mai. Wie einst die Mai. I love how the ending that you didn't get to hear, sorry, feels so. What's the word? Feels so final. Like, it feels like it finishes, because obviously it does. But, like, it feels very, this is the ending. Because of how long the ending is stretched out, it just sort of goes. The reason I paused for a second is there's this sign right here, practicing music cleaning, so on and so forth, it talks about all this stuff. One of the things is please not place the person on the piano. I don't have much of a choice with you. You're gonna have to stay there. There's no other angle I can go for. But I could at least be a good person and remove the rest. Oh, you're gonna be real loud. I can't leave you all the way up. I'm gonna put my phone up here because I'm using it for the accompaniment stuff. Oh, this is Wandering Minstrel, by the way. A wandering minstrel, I a thing of shreds and patches, of ballad songs and snatches, and dreamy lullaby. My catalogue is long through every passion ranging, and through your humors changing. I tune my supple song, I tune my supple song. I should take a breath. Are you in sentimental Oh, sorrow, sorrow. I'll charm your willing ears with songs of lovers' fears, while sympathetic tears my cheeks bedew. Oh, sorrow, sorrow. But a patriotic sentiment is wanted, high patriotic ballads cut and dry, for wherever our country's banner may be planted, all of the local banners are defined. Our warriors in serried ranks assembled, never quit or they conceal it if they do. And I shouldn't be surprised if nations tremble before the mighty troops, the troops of Titipu. That was very loud. And if you call for a song of the sea, we'll hear the capstan round. The yogi folk for the wind is free. Our anchors a trip and our helms a lee. Hurrah for the homeward bound. To lay on off to the howling breeze may tickle our landsman's taste, but the happiest hour a sailor seizes when he's down at an inland town with his Nancy on his knees. Yo, and some around her waist. I only got the timing right once. It was one of these videos. It wasn't this time. Oh, it's so loud. I turn it down, but I wouldn't be able to hear it. I can't hear myself singing, basically. Like, I can hear the right notes and stuff, but I can't tell if I'm, like, way too loud. A wandering minstrel I, a thing of shreds and patches, of ballad songs and snatches, and dreamy lullaby, and dreamy lullaby. The one thing I don't think either of us had considered is the fact that there is all the there's the chorus along with it, and that's going to be a little awkward. You could maybe leave in that portion. Goodness, sorry. During the after Troops of Titipu, you might be able to leave in the 4 measures chorus there. Sorry, my brain's running real slow at this exact second, don't know why. Because the piano plays all the same notes, it might be workable to just leave it in there and let the piano deal with it. The little bit in the middle of the next section, the ho, heave ho, hurrah for the homeward bound, hurrah for the, wait. Oh wait, just kidding, that's bass clef. For the homeward bound. You might be able to leave in that little bit, just because it's so short. So sail off to the howling breeze might tickle our mountain's taste. But the happiest hour a sailor sees is when he's down at the end top with his Nancy on his knees. Oh, and his arm around her waist. You may have to just, yeah, we have it even marked into the music. I don't remember when we did this. It looks like it's pencil, so it's probably me. Just cutting straight to the end, because having what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. There's an entire other page of this that I totally didn't even realize was missing. This is page 29. This is page 31. So 30 is the one we're missing. But it's more of just the... transition it back. So yeah, if we just cut that part out, it should be fine. It'll throw me a tiny bit, but I say that thinking of it as if I didn't know the piece well enough. Because I know the piece pretty well at this point. It's not going to be an issue. It's not going to be an issue. Simple as that. Because I'm listening for the piano, not for the words. While my accompaniments have had a bunch of men singing in the background. What's my face? Sorry, I have contacts in today. Maybe that's why my eyes look weird to me. Maybe that's why I'm looking at my face more on the camera this time. But yeah, I should be fine with that one. We removed the section where it's just the chorus and we'll be fine. Let's do Waft with the absolutely awful accompaniment. That'll be fun. Thank you, David Keith Jones, for creating the only accompaniment that doesn't have a singer, and the only one in the right key. But I really wish it wasn't this awful. I've had better luck punching this in a note flight. Angels through the skies. I don't like that. Angels through the skies, far above your azure plain, far above your azure plain. Hated that. The bit that's supposed to be my voice fell behind. Angels, I don't know how. Wafted through the skies, wafted through the skies, far above your azure plain, far above your
this up. Only 2 years ago. Come on, bud. I hate that I don't have air there. Angels through the skies. I'm actually gonna stop it and back up to that bit right after the run, so I remember to take a breath in. Rain angels wafted through the skies, wafted through the skies, far above your azure plain, far above your azure plain. Okay, I know it's not technically done with the accompaniment, but I'd really like to stop listening to it. I don't know how I felt about how I sounded during that one. I don't know if I blamed that on being early or me having to work with the accompaniment or who knows. I didn't like that. I thought it sounded bad. But again, I couldn't hear it really, or myself very well. And the bit that's supposed to go with my voice gets thrown off at measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Measure 10. It falls behind, and I don't know how that's possible. It's a MIDI file. Okay. Let's do Una. Because I haven't touched that one in a while. And it'd be good to touch it again. Maybe I didn't touch it recently. But 2 videos ago? It'll look like one video to you. Because I'm uploading them in a weird order. It is. Split 2 drums. Advertisements. I don't care. Should have screwed that hard all over there. And drop my frame to crack my knees. Even though they didn't that time, I really need them to. awful singing. Confonderei me coi suoi sospir, giallo si può morir, di più non chiedo, non chiedo. Oh, giallo si può morir, di più non chiedo, non chiedo. Si può morir, si può morir, d'amor. That was absolute trash. Oh boy. I don't know if it's just my voice being tired or my body being tired or that my throat still feels like crap. Here I go again. I don't know, dude. That, like, I don't like saying it because I'm such a pessimistic, negative person. I don't want to get into my head that it's okay to bash myself because I do that too frequently. I'm trying to fix that. But that sounded and felt so bad to sing. At least I remembered the words this time, but it doesn't matter whenever everything's like, whoops, all scoops and strudels. Please have skipped right ahead to that point so you hear all swoops and squeals. Jeez. I totally forgot to do this, sorry. Where are you off to? Naura Fortiva, Strauss, and the Wandering Giant. I guess I can do Giants in the Sky. No. Stop with the ads. Actually, I have to let it kind of go so I can get a drink. But as soon as I hit skip, it's going to start. No, don't skip 10 seconds ahead. Oh. The time is going to be all weird. There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. Timing gets all screwy because I don't know when it's going. When you're way up high, you're on your own in the world like none that you've ever. No. That's not it. You're way up high, you're below the world, you've left the things you know, the more than the glance is enough to show you just how small you are. There we go. There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. I do my best. When you're way up high, you look below the world you've left, and the things you know, little more than a glance is enough to show you just how small you are. When you're way up high, you're on your own in a world like none that you've ever known. Where the sky is lead and the earth is stone, you're free to do whatever pleases you, exploring things you'd never dare, cause you don't care when suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible lady giant sweeping the floor. And she gives you food and she gives you rest, and she draws you close to her giant breast. And you know things now that you never knew before. Not to the sky. Only just you made a friend, and all you know she's big, but you don't feel small. Someone bigger than her comes along the hall to swallow you for lunch. And your heart is lead and your stomach stone, and you're really scared being all alone. And it's then that you miss all the things you've known in the world you've left, and until your own the fun is done, you steal what you can and run. And you scramble down and you look below as the world you know begins to grow. The roof, the house, and your mother at the door. The roof, the house, and the world you never thought to explore. And you think of all of the things you've seen, and you wish that you could live in between. And you're back again, only different than before. After the sky, there are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. That note with that syllable, I feel, makes good use of the singer's format. It's an F sharp. Yes, I am tying the two classes together because that's what I feel like I'm supposed to do. What am I at? 40 minutes? One more. Don't know which one to do. You have to do Where You Walk with the one that's going to be stupid loud in my ears. Where you walk, cool girls, let's start that over. Where you walk, cool girls shall find the glade. Trees where you sit shall crowd into a shade. Trees where you sit shall crowd into a shade. Where you walk, cool girls shall find the glade. Trees where you sit shall crowd into a shade. Trees where you sit. I don't know why I added the D earlier than I was supposed to. Shall crowd into a shade. Glad I got the note when I did. Oh no, you can hear my voice now. Great. Where you tread, the blushing flower shall rise, and all things flourish, and all things flourish. Where Okay, cool. I mentioned that I'm like, borderline schizophrenic is the wrong term, but like I suffer from some schizophrenic issues or issues that with. Where am I trying to go with this? I mentioned schizophrenia. Like once with my phone around, and now I'm getting ads. Like just now starting to get ads for it. I don't like that. It makes me uncomfortable. But Big Brother's always watching, huh?